Welcome back to Factorio Hyperbase Revisited, episode number 30. And I guess we're basically resuming from where we left off last time. So last time we were looking at the fuel, the oil industry, and adding some components to it. We also, towards the end of the last episode, I suggested that where are we? Oh, we don't want to go up there. Here, I think, yes. The rocket control units currently have fueling for each of their rocket control trains lined up all the way along here in a zone, an extended zone. I mean, it doesn't actually get that much use, but it does seem unnecessary given that I could fuel them just as easily over here as part of a much smaller zone. And so that would enable me to do away with this train stop and all of this which I think we need to do. So first up, let's go and attend to that. Hopefully I don't get too lost in this base, because that seems to happen rather a lot. Yeah, I seem to be up a little bit. Oh, and we need to, not so much that, but we need to fix up coal up here as well, I think. Yeah, this is a very much bot-based system that, well, I mean, you can see for yourself it's had better days. We probably need to move it over to this one. 96 million. That with our current productivity should last a decent while. I guess it's not a high priority though. Anyway, let's find this zone that we need to make adjustments to. I must admit, I am kind of a little bit lost right at this moment, and going out that far is kind of a bit too far. So the oil is here. I think it's here. Yes, it's actually down that I need to go, more or less directly down. Right, I think this is it. So what I want to do, in effect, is to remove this station. Which also means I can remove this along with some of its circuit network. Actually, I think I can remove that as well. I should probably remove all of those. Because we won't use them anymore. I won't deactivate this network just yet though. Instead, we will head back over here and extend the refueling operations that we do from our launch facility. Because as you'll see, that's a very simple thing to do. We basically want to add in to this one. I could even consider doing it for the fuel trains as well, but I guess we won't for the moment. That should be fine. I could use a blue inserter for these if I have any. I have so few that I don't think I will. And just doing that means that we could potentially rip out that whole network. In fact, I am kind of having second thoughts on it. Maybe we should just rip it all out now instead of just leaving it there. It's perhaps not the most important thing that I wanted to do. Fixing up the oil is more important. Right, we've got our guys back. So, if we're going to fix up the oil, this is basically the model that we need up here. Oh, I need a radar up here as well. I really should be able to see what's going on in all these places. One I'll probably leave a bit for now. Oh. 3.4. I think both of these are plastic trains, right? Yeah. It will work better once these changes have been adopted up there. So, what are the changes? Well, first of all, we should have 1, 2, 3. We should have 5 heavy oil. Actually, let's get to where we need to be so that we can do this. I may need... I've got a few there. Maybe that will be enough. This is 3. And this is 2 where the changes need to be replicated. And for now, I'm going to go back to the run faster armor. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's rip out all of the stuff that doesn't make any sense anymore. And we're going to rearrange that as well, but first we want that. Why don't I copy that say. Put it just there. And swap back to our bots. Oh, there were a couple of items that still needed to be extracted, so it would seem. A little bit of landfill. Oh, that's correct, actually. There we go. And this bit is now flowing. I don't think we needed that there. Probably just to there. Oh. Yes, this doesn't quite work anymore, does it? It would have to be like this. Right, so that's better for the heavy. And then, or at least on this side it is. I'm not quite sure why I keep running up to my jet to swap those guys over. Now the other end we need basically the same sort of machination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have 5. What did we make it into ultimately? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just left it at 5, okay. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, okay. And then we added a section of 3. So okay. So this means, I guess, that we should... It's not what I wanted to do. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do either. We should say rip out all of that. And replace like so. Do I have a box that these guys can... No, they need to... They need to be able to do that. We need to be able to... Whoops, that's not what I needed to do. This one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Landfill at the back. Obviously, we need a few more of these fellows and a few speed modules. Let's swap back the armors. Sort out the other end. Does this all flow in the manner required? No, you're kind of in the way, aren't you? Right, down the other end. So down this end, we needed this section. So let's get that, say. And in preparation, and swap armors again. Right. Actually, we can swap armors once again. Water fill. We seem to be out of water fill. Okay, so we need some more beacons. We need some water fill. That calls for a trip back to the main base here. Where did I have that water fill? Here. Lots of beacons, few speed modules. Maybe I should boost the speed module tally. Assuming we have a few more lying around here, which we do. Alright, that should do me. Looks like mining productivity 110 is going to finish fairly soon. We're down too far. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. Let me just check. No, that's 1. We were at 2. Just as well I did check. So I'll start off with this end. We should have enough resources to completely fill it at this point. And that looks like we have. Now this end. All right. The armor swap. Let's see if we can complete the landfill. Oh, and we needed 3 more of these. Well, that's actually landfill in the back of the devices. And there we have it. So number 2 has been brought up to scratch, more or less. More or less. I seem to have an extra layer of completely unnecessary beacons there. Which means that I've put this over one too many, doesn't it? Yep, we've duplicated this. I didn't match that up very well. Bother! That wasn't quite what I had in mind. Landfill. Actually, let's just landfill it all. And apply that one more time. Okay. Water fill. That time I think we got it right. This is all connected up. Whoops. That's all connected up. Right, okay. So that's better. What's our science doing at the moment? It's dropped even further. Right, okay, great. Why is that, guys? Why is that? You're not even moving. What is the problem? Something seems to be a bit wrong here. What does yellow science need? Flying robot frames. Flying robot frames appears to be not happening for some reason. It's not lubricant. Alright, let's go and check that, because otherwise I have to build another oil facility. This is not what I was expecting the problem to be. Let's have a look. Down here. It's the old old yellow, and this is flying robot frames. Okay. I have the wrong armor on. I don't want my bots doing something that they shouldn't, and I need a little bit more maneuverability. Okay, so what is exactly the problem here, guys? You need steel. Steel plate. Interesting. Okay. Where is your steel train? That's green circuit. That's not steel. You've got batteries on you for some reason. Maybe it's because you're supposed to be a battery. Oh, we've got a battery train. And the battery train can't unload because our condition for allowing the battery train in is not working anymore. And because we have this shared with steel, we have a steel train, I assume, that is sitting somewhere. Is that you? No. You're the steel train, but you can't get in because this battery train won't go away. I'm not even sure how the battery train got to get there, but go away. How far off are we? Quite a way. I think instead of reading the 1 or 2 items that I was reading, I'm going to have to read the logistic network directly, which should tell me how many batteries we have. I think I'm doing that somewhere else. Yeah. So you can tell from there's 320,000. I don't need a battery train unless we're, say, well, at least below 100,000 or something of that nature. So we'll just do something similar to this. Instead of our convoluted count these boxes where we thought there was a big problem. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Count this one box here. Or add up these boxes. You can be pink if these are greater than 20k. And steel can be red if these ones are greater than 9.6k. Well, 20k is far too much anyway, probably. So yeah, what we'll do is to keep this as simple as possible. Read logistic network, and we'll change this to greater than 100k. And with steel, I will basically do the same thing. Steel is greater than 100k. See if that works a little bit more convincingly. Let's get rid of this residual wire here. So what are you up to? You're up to 30k. That should resume yellows very shortly. Hopefully that condition is a whole lot better. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with the need to do this oil, this whole thing. I just want to check if these guys are all fully supplied. 81, not quite. 111, you actually are. Guess you'll probably get one shortly. What about you? 75, not quite. Did I see copper being unloaded unevenly? Yeah, this one here. For some reason. Not much is going on because it's waiting on the yellow science to kick on. So much nicer when you have a controller to assist this process. 33. Oh, what do you load up to? 1.5. Oh, I guess it's 40,000 then. And that's quite a long way behind when you are behind. We're not going to sit here and just wait for it. All right. Okay. Oh, 111. That's nice. So I'm of the belief I need additional fuel. That's not a fuel. That's the rocket silos. Right. Now this is going to hammer UPS, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Let me get up to here. So I basically want all of this. Actually, in some ways, I want all of that as well. Maybe I want kind of all of that. In which case, we probably need to go from about here Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, can we do this? Can we do this from here? No. We're not going to be able to get it all because half of it is hidden. Maybe I'll put some more radars in. Or do we just do it in pieces? Maybe we just do it in pieces. It's still a bit annoying. It is really actually very annoying. Do I have any? I do have a couple of radars on me. So if we were to put a radar here, it actually needs to go around about here. Tree clearance. Oh, here we go again. Where are... there we go. Okay. Radar. Now, I need another radar down here. I don't currently have any power here. Let's see if I can find some power that we can connect to here. Might be fastest just going back up this way. There we go. Power, radar. So, it looks like I need another radar. To cover this section. And I probably need a radar to cover this section. Oh, which incidentally means we need to make another radar. Right. That should ensure we cover the whole thing. Now, we just get that in. Okay, so what I want is I basically want a blueprint. I don't know if I'm going to need these bits or not, but I want to blueprint basically all of this. Let's see how we go on attempt number, whatever we're up to. That doesn't work. Okay. No. We need to start about there. Alright, that will have to do. Now, what I want to do is... Well, where's my jet for one thing? Over here. Okay, let's get into the jet. This exercise is bound to be slightly disruptive. So I want to get to the bottom of here. Okay. And we will eliminate a large chunk of this rail, and then we'll re-establish it. Of course, there would be a train heading up. Hopefully it'll be out of contact by the time we're done. I'm not quite sure how far we need to go down. Let's run with that, say. Now. This needs to go sort of... there. And that didn't work because all the bits that was not covered by where we're standing or our direct radar just got lost. So I guess we're going to have to apply this several times. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. Maybe I'll try and go out this way first of all. Oh, don't tell me you're actually missing a chunk. No, you're not missing a chunk. It looked a bit like some of down here didn't happen. So, just in case... I want to make sure I get all of this part as well. Was, after all, why I did it. The slightly frustrating thing will be that it's still, even when we've done this, it's still going to take quite a while. It's not just a matter of getting all of the equipment necessary to lay this down. It's going to take quite a while because of the cars and things like that we need to lay down, the water fill, etc., all that good stuff. Oops. Right, that would appear to be as far down that way as we need to go. Maybe I should even bring Spidertron over here. Not exactly sure where Spidertron is right now, but Spidertron can help with doing rails. I think we got most of this area. If only I had Outpost Builder. The rest of this would be so simple. Of course, there's a huge forest here that is not going to make things simple at all, but never mind. This looks like a gap down there. Hard to say. It looks like actually that's all been filled. So maybe we go up the top then. Oh, no, we are further down than this. So I'm going to have to come down a bit anyway. Wow. It's better. Still looks... Oh, maybe that is legitimate. So we need to get this bit here now. The amount that we're adding each time... Oh no, that's just shadow. Oh, I've got a train in here. Well, we are probably going to need a new train perhaps, so maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright. You're obviously not doing anything. You don't actually have a lot of rail on you. Okay. Actually, what does he have on him? He has quite a lot of junk. Where I really need them to go is there's a whole bunch of rail just here. Whoops. You're not moving? Yeah, get going. I think I'll rejoin the Spidertron when it gets there. Make sure it fills up with some rail. I need to get back to my aircraft, as that's the only real chance we'll have of getting this all built out. Sort of not entirely looking forward to having to try and build this, because it's not going to be that easy. But first of all, let's go and join Robot. We can grab a bit of stuff off here. Some of it will help, some of it will not. There he is. He's not actually that far away. Here it comes. Very good. So, yeah. Whoops. That's all we can fit, is it? That's all that we've got. Okay, well in that case, Spidertron, we need you there again. We'll head up. Should I make a trip to the base? We're going to need some oil refineries. I'm not sure how many. Let me have a look at one that is active. 24 it looks like. So yeah, let's grab some oil refineries, probably a dam site more. Well, we need some beacons, that's for sure. Probably some more water fill. Okay. 24. Where's beacons? we too far away from these guys? Or do I've got all the beacons. I've got all of those guys. There won't be enough modules here at the moment, but that's okay. Alright. We're almost up for time, I think, but let's see if we can make a start getting some of this built. I probably need to get these rail changes corrected for. Do you not have very many robots on you anymore? Oh, you're trying to pick up stuff, you got no room to put them down. That's what the current problem is. Okay. Looks like you've finally had the ability to get rid of some stuff. All this walking around has probably completely exhausted the batteries in this thing. This thing being our beloved Spidertron. No love for... Oh, we need to make radars as well from the looks of things. Whoops. Oh, yes, these won't be connecting anywhere just yet, so we'll have to add that in as well. Should be, yeah, you got space. You can pick stuff up. You can pick stuff up, you can put stuff down. Come on, let's get on with it. It's like I'm speaking to a child. Okay, Mr. Spidertron. There is no point in picking up those bits. There is some point in getting power extended up to here, though. Okay, good. Should just check just how bad his charge actually is. He has power. It's not that bad. He's just very slow. Possibly partly because we're only going at 40 UPS. But we are coming up to the hour, so guys, I guess we're going to wrap it here. This is the last, I believe, of the oil facilities that we need. We should be able to manage at the full 8K with this guy in place and up and running. So what's next? Well, we get the oil in. We have we've got to get this facility online, which means also getting another train happening in this part and connecting these up. The steel should be able to provide to all these guys. I mean, you've got tons of steel. You've got tons of steel. You have tons of steel. So yeah, we should be able to provide enough with the steel. This copper train just needs to come in as well. And with the extra oil, we should have enough plastic. What else? Shall we quickly check science, what we're doing? Well, I mean, that we do that. I'm not sure if I need any of this. I suspect I don't anymore. I do know that there is an issue down here with the total amount of steel coming through to purple science. So that is something. There's also a bit of stuff down here that we should get rid of because it's not needed for blue science. Fortunately, we've had no train out of fuel type issues. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've only got like 3 happening. Will shortly be 4 again, I would think. Then we just have to chase down our bottlenecks, I guess. See what we can do about it, if anything. A challenge when we had an originally calculated amount of stuff that we needed, and then all the ratios changed. At least we seem to have a supply of the low density structures in here now. 24, and you've got 23. So there, yeah, it's still unloading. There should be enough low density structures down here to completely fill. Well, it's a train and a half, I guess. 26. Science. Yeah, we're back to 3.8 for now. Alright, well thanks for joining me guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye bye for now.